Hey you freaks, it's Roth here with some updates on our newest games that we've released, and the major one we're developing right now, Candelabra Estoscerro. Firstly, maybe you'll remember the 1K series of games we started at E3 last year. We released two of those, one being Meteor Guard, in which you destroy any meteors from getting by you, and the second being Pong 1K 2P, a two-player only Pong game. Well, in the past few weeks, we have released three more of these 1024 bytes or less games. The first one is Flappy Block. It plays similarly to what it was modeled after, but it is much easier. There is still challenge and patience required, however. Next up is Ambushed. Your game character has been attacked while walking through town. Across the street in the two buildings are 100 baddies that decided to give you an early grave. Shoot them all, but don't let a bullet reach your side of the road. Lastly, why did the chicken cross the road? For points. And for points, get the chicken safely to the other side of the road 10 times to win. However, one hit by a car and it's game over. Get them chicken legs moving. On to Candelabra. The thing we are most excited about is the new look for the 3D labyrinth, but we'll save the best for last. Overall, the game has expanded to more than what the original vision for it was. Instead of it being just a hack and slash style dungeon crawler, there are now pickups in the game. You have to find a map on each floor to help you, and other items that can lead you to other locatable objects. Certain enemies now do different things. For instance, the ghost disappears, and cannot be hit by physical means while he can't be seen. And Skeeto, who attacks very quickly, but luckily doesn't do as much damage as other enemies. We won't spoil any others for you. There's also Zekrom, your god and guide through the game. He introduces himself to you at the beginning of your adventure and will give you hints and tips to help you out. Let's take a look at the intro. Besides that intro, there is now a new transition into boss fights that we think you'll like. The masters themselves aren't coded yet, so no dice on showing you any of that action. But here's their intro. There are other things we could discuss, like randomized traps, advanced magic attacks, and the ability to revive characters in your party. But let's go ahead and get to the new look of the maze. You may have noticed it in a couple of video clips that we've shown here so far, but now we can discuss it a bit more. Through use of dithering, SC, the Sly Dog Studios graphics guy, has given the maze look a complete overhaul. There is now more depth and appearance, and also it looks less like blocks, getting rid of seams that were on the walls before. Also, when the torch goes out, you can't see as far ahead of you as you could before, enticing the player to keep a torch lit so they can see better, plus view the map if they have one. The map has also been overhauled to look less blocky as well. Actually, here's a side-by-side of the original maze from the demo and how it looks now in its final form. As you can see, there is a lot going into this game now, and we think it will add to the gaming experience of wandering through the halls in Candelabra Estoscerro. And that's all for now. If you want to stay abreast of what's going down with Sly Dog Studios, be sure to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/SlyDogStudiosOfficial. Follow us on Twitter at SlyDogStudios, and of course, there's always the website, slydogstudios.org. So until next time, keep your game faces on.